Morning. I didn't have this planned. This was just, I got new internet upgrades and I want to do a compare and contrast to how this went previously. I had some drop frames last time. I should no longer have drop frames. If I have drop frames today, it is a problem. Oh, you've never seen this game. Now, you're in for a birthday treat. This game is incredible. And also, happy birthday. All right. I think I have checked the things that I want to check on the back end. Let's slay the Spire too. I mean, I think it's pretty easy to build a combo deck and slay the Spire too. A little less easy than it was on the first initial patch, though. They took out a lot of the infinite type stuff. All right. You're in the Underdocs, which tends to deal you a decent amount of damage in elite fights. Would be cool. Kind of liking the look of this left side here. As far as whale bonuses go, I consider Niao's Fury pretty bad. I am not a fan of this. Random rare card is high variance. I kind of just like the Leafy Poultice. Get some cards that aren't strikes and defends into the deck. Maybe get some initial build direction. Well. Maybe get some initial build direction. We're going for 0 cost cards, baby. Let's find those claws. Yep. All right. So for those of you who haven't seen this before, quick rundown of stats. Here is our health. Here is our gold. Here is our energy. In the top left-hand corner, here's how much everything costs. If you have other questions as we sort of get going, feel free to ask those in the chat. The game is honestly pretty intuitive as far as an interface goes. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Eh. None of those cards are claw. Well, hello. You are the second chatter I think I have ever had from Hong Kong. So nice to have you here. I do highly recommend both Slay the Spire and Slay the Spire 2. They are both incredible games. I have probably about 2,000 hours into Slay the Spire 1 and maybe 60 or 70 hours into Slay the Spire 2. It is just absolutely fantastic game. Well, you're the first person from Hong Kong twice then. Okay, if I dual cast and and hit the same person twice when I evoke this orb, I could potentially kill you. 26? That did not happen. Such is life. So block, hit ya, hit ya. This should be a pretty easy fight to finish off. So much for seeing the zero cost cards that would synergize with my all for one and scrape. That is what it is. I will probably just pick up a dark orb. No zero costs in the shop either. At least not ones that I can afford or ones that I can buy back. You stop exhausting? No, you do not stop exhausting. Production still might be interesting enough with just scrape to take. I came to this shop thinking that I would be removing a strike. Guess not. Oh no. Let's get our sound in here. Thank you. I am not used to doing Slay the Spire stuff. Let's in fact probably turn that up a bit. Maybe something like that. A random forgotten card or a random forgotten relic. I think I want the relic. Whenever you break an enemy's block, apply to vulnerable. Sounds good. Draw scrape production at the same time. So this scrape cannot hit zero cost things right now. This was a very awkward hand for the production. I will try to bring these down a little bit symmetrically, and then presumably kill one this turn and finish the fight after that. Alright, easy. Alright, there's my claw. It begins. I think I'm going to rest here. It is possible that I could survive this elite fight at 34 health or whatever it was, but sometimes the elites in this act will just absolutely wreck you. Conceptually, I would like to get this upgrade quite a bit and make it synergize with my zero cost stuff that I currently have in my deck. It's great for both zero cost things. Tilt, 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 tilt. I think I will play this anyway. Production has not had a good showing. Oh, the music in this game is incredible. $22, huh? Ate that. and I can only deal so much to this each turn cycle, unfortunately. I don't think I'm going to die. But this sure is not great. I think I was dead if I did not rest. Alright. Terrible elite fight. Great potion. Great relic. That's maybe not the zero cost thing I want. I'm just going to take a block card. My deck is currently skewed pretty heavily towards attacks. That's another great relic, honestly. Alright, we'll see how we feel about 2 elite fights. My guess is that I will not feel great about 2 elite fights. There's a decent chance I draw production next turn. I'm not gonna try to float an energy over. Robot on robot violence, indeed. When will it all end? Alright, scrape. Hopefully get my production. Cool. Yeah. So I am currently taking 11. Let's not take 11. Let's very much not take 11. Alright, got another potion back. That is wonderful. I love subroutine. I do not currently have any powers. Accordingly, I'm just going to take another charge battery. Yes, not dying is currently the goal. Greed? Kind of into greed, though. Morning. Alright, yeah. So now I can, like, hyper-aggressively use 2 potions in this fight. Like, without even thinking about it. Claw you, null you, charge battery. Yeah, looking good. And this powdered demise is going to eat through this thing's HP. Stop drawing Ascender's Bane and production at the same time, Phil. It is not a combo. So, all for one, I can get back Claw and Zap. I roll off the Dark Orb if I do that. But I think that's fine. Ooh, it also gets Production. I go Production, Claw, Zap the Dark Orb, Scrape, maybe hit Claw again, hit Claw again, yeah. What a beating. I don't know that I needed to use that powdered demise in that fight. One simply must. One simply must. Alright, I have Mercury Hourglass. Alright, Claw. All for one. Claw. Float an energy into the next turn. Alright. Yeah? Yeah. Again, production and Ascender's Bane. Absolutely glued together. Yeah. 6, 12, over 18. Good stuff. Turbo. Turbo is sweet. Coolant is very good. Coolant is a much better card in a vacuum. Do I want to take Turbo, given how bad production has been, though? I think I'm just going to take the Coolant that will get better over the course of this run. And now, I decide how greedy I am. The enemy in this fight can become intangible, meaning that it doesn't take any damage on certain turns, which can mean that it is very possible to like line up my Dark Orb very poorly with what it's doing. It also adds status effects into my deck. I don't think this is safe at 23. Is it safe at 35? Maybe. I have such a good upgrade here. Making that cost 0 is big game. That doesn't necessarily need to happen right now. I don't think I have enough card draw to justify production upgrade over dual cast upgrade, though. So, like, the production upgrade is 1 more energy once. The dual cast upgrade is 1 more energy every time that I draw dual cast, which in an all-for-one deck / scrape deck is probably pretty good. I die. I want this upgrade. Alright. Coolant. Null. Bind, just cashing in the orb for damage. Float energy into the next turn. Yeah, so these are kind of the things that I'm worried about. All for One can get back dual cast. It's kind of whatever. Take 3 to deal 10. I guess if I dual cast, it's worth 24. Alright. I will accept those terms. Does make my coolant worse. I'm just hoping that I get through my deck a couple of times and the claws eat this thing alive. Yeah. Like, we're already past the halfway point here. Or, I guess, at the halfway point. So we scrape, find some claws. Importantly, go over a status effect there. That's a big deal. Production, worth a whopping 6 damage. Good job, production. You're doing your part. Ugh. So good is all for one. Gets back 1 scrape. The intangible this turn is annoying. We'll call that good. We'll see if I can keep this. Feels like it's going to be rather close. Alright. Are you dead? I can deal 16, another 6, 22. You are not dead. So then the next question is, am I dead? This is a total of 16 with 19 incoming. Okay, I don't like those numbers. Did not get to save the block potion, but hopefully this thing dies this turn. Yeah, I can roll off this Dark Orb. Alright, we're good. This is neat. How do you upgrade? So the Adaptive Strike is very good with All for One. Kinda just want to take another coolant. I think a couple of claws and scrapes and zap and dual cast is enough zero cost things that I don't need to put a 2 cost thing in my deck to supplement it. Go another coolant. I would like to find a frost orb now. Got the sandworm coming. Dual cast into quad cast. Quadcast Dark Orb is a thing. 6 random upgrades. Could be hitting coolants and charge batteries. I don't hate that. I think all 3 of these are pickable, which is often not the case. I don't think I've ever picked Sandcastle before. Hit 1 of the coolants, 1 of the charge batteries, the null, a claw, 2 defends. Super, super happy with that. I would like to spend some gold. I'm glad you're enjoying this Spire 2 streaming. I will definitely do more of that. 100% can commit to more of that. Feel very confident about that. So this here, I don't like. That's a lot of fights in a row with not a lot of flexibility. Two to 3 elite act going like that is probably pretty good. Let's head over here. I also really enjoyed the defect in the board game. Alright, let's have some lucky orb hits. 15. So hit you for 9, hit you for 6. These enemies have something called Hard to Kill. It reduces the damage they take to a maximum of 9 per hit. So some of my big hits from things like All for One are less effective. Dual cast. No orbs to evoke. Claw does exactly 6. 10 block. Give you weak. Good job, production. I don't know that I'm interested in any of this. The lightning rod is the most interesting thing, just to simply make more orbs for coolant. I think I'm gonna skip it. rest here and go pretty hard on this event right before a shop. Deeper. Deeper. Now, do I want the core or just the gold? I honestly think I want the gold. 4 turns is a lot of turns. Do you exhaust if I upgrade you? You don't. Hotfix Plus would be cool. Fasten is big game. I only have 3 defense. I transformed one at the beginning. I think I always want to remove a strike. I'm going to do that without thinking about it, and then it's harder from there. Like Turbo, Hotfix, Fasten are all pretty reasonable. Toolbox is great. I think I have enough to do at Fires that I'm not interested in Shovel. Music is really loud. Let's try that. I guess Coolant is doing a lot of what I would want Fasten to do. Toolbox. I want card draw, and then Turbo is instantly good. I'm doing this anyway. Claw you. Scrape you. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. I think you just defend next turn if memory serves, so I think this is fine. Yeah. Production. Honestly, just absolute all-star. Thank you for your service, production. So I think the tea set is good once I get more card draw. I need like the cool-headed type stuff to really make the tea set more viable. All right. I all for one, I get back a ton of things. Dual cast. All right, production gets used for something. Then hopefully I just finish off this enemy here. Good old claw. I don't think I am interested in any of this stuff. I hate this fucking enemy. This enemy is very scary. Claw you. Zap you. Actually, I should have done this earlier. I think this one is scary enough that I potion. The debuff that it does seems very good against me in particular. Whenever I play a card, I lose 1 strength and 1 dexterity. So that feels like a big deal. Yeah. We're full blocking. Then Itcha set up Coolant, which unfortunately is not blocking for very much right now, but we'll take it. These defend pluses are saving me so much life. It is insane. Again, Production and Ascender's Bane glued together. BFFs forever. Hunter Killer is the worst room enemy in the game. Worst as in most deadly, or worst as in poor design? Gotcha. Alright, our power potion came right back, which is cool. I don't know that I want another charged battery. Donde está cool-headed? I think I am okay to upgrade on 36 here. I think I intend on using potions very aggressively, no matter what elite fight this is. Ooh. I like both of these a lot. I have a bonus energy turn 1. The shockwave is nice. I'm going to take that. I'm also just going to use this now. Spinner is kind of like block if you squint at it funny. Shockwave, yeah. I don't know if we're doing claw stuff here. Oh sure, there's no Gremlin Knob, but there is Skulking Colony. I think while this is still 1, it's not awful to play claws. Yeah. I think I'm good there. So, which of you deals more? They both evoke for 8 currently. $31. Okay, I think this is fine. I don't want to draw this card next turn. And then this orb kills. Harrying Shield. If you end a turn with at least 10 block, deal 6 damage to a random enemy. Fantastic. Could take Overclock for the card draw I've been wanting. Could take Boost away. I think my block is okay. I think I'm just going to skip this stuff. Nice. Additional powers would be fantastic. I'm in for continuing this way. There's no guaranteed card remove in sight at all. What do I always want in a new draw pile? Charge battery? Maybe charge battery. Now I can rest, get some new potions. I think I'm good like that. I've taught a mixture. So I did some college teaching when I was in grad school, and then I've gone back and forth between doing high school and middle school stuff. I'm currently doing more middle school than high school. All right. Always this. Always this. 12, 21, 28 incoming. I can just block most of this. I don't know that this has to be the shackling potion turn. I like the art style of both Slay the Spire games. Hold on, I've got a business card here. So the first game was done, the art was done by Brute Bernice, who also does a handful of Magic the Gathering cards. Yeah. Spelled like that. So he was actually at one of the recent Magic cons. He did not do the art for Slay the Spire 2, though. Alright. Yeah. 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 Scrape gets another claw. Yeah. I get to play everything here, and then this certainly is the shackling potion turn. I think I want to poke you one more time so that a dual cast Dark Orb gets you, and then I'll spread the love elsewhere. Definitely a little scared. So at 3 life, I now probably just do this, dual cast, hit you, exactly get you, dual cast here, and hope that I can deal... It's actually only 12. I'll get 3 at the beginning of turn here. Alright, looks like we're good. Whew. Attack potion, Gremlin Horn is sweet. Modded is a good card. Still really would like some Frost Orbs or Glass Orbs or something for variety. Kingdom. I haven't placed my order yet, but he does a metal Slay the Spire 1 title screen art print that I have intended to buy for ages for my stream background. Ultimate Defend looks fine. Modded. Zap. Scrape you. Yeah. Yeah. Gremlin Horn. Doing work. Ooh, do I get through this turn taking nothing? I do. Very nice. This turn, however, is a bit bad. Next turn doesn't look great either. I can potion if I have to. So this is 6 damage. Yeah. Three damage, trigger all lightning? Nah. 6 to you, kill you. Draw a card out of it, even. Thank you, production, for being stapled to Ascender's Bane yet again. Get out of here. Swift Potion for a draw 3. Bulk up is interesting. I can get extra orb slots from modded. I am into bulk up. Plus, now let's just hope not to die in this elite fight. Finesse is great. Mayhem is potentially even better. Is there anything disastrous that could happen with Mayhem? Not really. So the gimmick here is that the first time you hit this, you get an energy back. So I have 1 more energy than it looks like. $10, 14. Nice. Much better turn. So modded for free. This is discounted by 1 energy. Fine doing that. Fine doing this and get coolant in there. Alright, this is seeming like this is going to be a very, very good fight. Bulk up. Do I get through the block? I do get through the block. Find a zap. Yeah. I am out blocking this thing pretty savagely, as long as I don't have a, absolutely terrible turn. This should be great. Oh, it's just dead. Hell yeah. Pocket Watch. Absolutely S tier relic. Big fan. Do I need more scrape? I don't know if I need more scrape. I might take Scavenge as a way to get rid of some of the whatever the status effect this thing makes is called. It also just gets my deck down and gets rid of... Actually, I don't have all that many bad cards, right? Like, Strike are bad. Ascender's Bane is bad. Most of the rest of the stuff is reasonable here. Maybe I don't actually need Scavenge. All right. I'm just gonna rest. I don't think my win or loss in the run is dependent on one more upgrade. I don't want to get greedy and just die. Panache seems great. I should proc a decent number of times in this fight. Alright, so Panache, Scrape. Ooh, Misfasten. That's kind of annoying. Yeah. All for one. Claw, Coolant, Ball Lightning. Trigger Panache on turn 1. So, we just need to not instantly die in this fight, and I think I will be fine. I'm fine aggressively using potions. I will end up resting again at some fire, just unquestionably. Yeah. The bulk up. I will bulk up. This is nice. I am glad that you like this one, and if you don't want to be spoiled on it, all the VODs are going to be there on YouTube. There is a separate live tab if you go to my channel, I think, and all of the streams are going to be there. If you don't want to watch now, you can watch later. And we claw, and we claw, and we try to claw some more. We don't claw some more, but this is a-okay with me. I am okay taking that degree of damage. This is a very large defend. That is a defend for 18, which is a bit silly. Positive connotation. Pocket Watch occasionally doing some things. Maybe not this turn, though. I don't know, I could trigger it this turn still. Yeah, okay. Let's get this out of the deck. Zap is worth more than Strike. Yeah. Oh, Claw. Good job. What is the most fun build in this game, in your opinion? I am certain that I do not know the answer to that question, but I will tell you that I very much enjoy Necrobinder card spam with lots of souls. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the uploads, and welcome. There's my first Frost Orb. I guess that's not fair. I did skip one Cold Snap. Fundamentally, I do believe that Coolant is good. It's just not particularly strong right now. You retain. No, you go up to 6. I'm going to take either supercritical or coolant. And honestly, in terms of like fun, I enjoy all of the characters and I enjoy pretty much every run of this game that I play, so they're doing something right here. I'm going to take supercritical. Getting that back with all for one is kind of cool. I don't think I need to cook at rest sites. The first card I play is played an additional time. Can be an additional modded coolant, fasten. That seems like a big deal. I don't know that I need to upgrade 4 random cards. I already took something that upgraded some random cards in my deck. I'm not overly excited about that. I think it's Throwing Axe, but I'm going to take a look at the pathing here. I like the start of this. I could alternatively angle for a late shop. Angle over here on the right side. And like I have flexibility in whether or not I take elites. I'm in for Throwing Axe. I think I like the late shop. I don't think I need to get stronger right now. Oh, neat. I didn't really think about Throwing Axe duplicating the thing that I got from Toolbox, but that's absolutely a thing. So I now get 18 plating. Cool, cool, cool. Well, I don't need to block. That's for sure. Ooh, buddy. Yeah. 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 Oh my god. What a turn. Probably need hand space. This game's great. This game's great. What a beating. Hotfix? Hotfix is okay. I'm not really scaling with focus. I'm scaling with claws, though. Could take another null. 3 week is good. Whatever I do first gets played twice. Double charge battery is fine. How are we at? We're at 26 versus 28. We're good there. Coolant versus ball lightning is probably pretty close. I'm gonna do damage. I get hit this turn. I don't know that I want to use a potion or anything, but I am going to get hit. Dead. Nice. And now I'm just going to assemble some dark orbs that will murder this thing. Yeah, so just literally... I don't even know what killed it there. Loop? Loop is cool if a dark orb is in front. I don't know that I need that card. Like, it's absolutely fine. I don't know that I need it. All the plating in the world. Full blocking already. Pick up Fasten. This seems great. I like the Ancient Rewards system better than I do the boss relics. Alright, without thinking about it very much, let's start clicking on some cards. Because it seems like this is just absolutely disgusting. After that, we just casually block for 50. Should have killed him. I know. Feels like he should just die. Just simply concede to what I am doing. All right. Yeah. I'm taking damage? That doesn't feel right. Oh fuck, that was a charge battery. Whoops. That was a waste of a potion. That one's just on me not being hyper familiar with the art. Which is fine. And it's dead. Beam Cell's okay. Do I need it with how much my damage ramps up? I don't know that I need it. It's probably fine. I'm just going to take my Frost Orb that I have been desiring. Alright, give me 2 seconds. I will be right back. Look at that for a second. All right. Let's do this. Universes beyond Slay the Spire would go real hard, is all I'm saying. But whatever I do here gets played twice. I think that's this one. Seems good. Yeah, I agree with that. Especially when you're newer, the choices for Slay the Spire 1 boss relics were how do I get the energy in the least annoying way. When you get a lot better at the game, you find ways to win that don't require extra energy, and you really start to see the value of things like Runic Pyramid. But I feel like Slay the Spire 2 gives you more varied options immediately, and I really like that a lot. $12, $17. So instead, let's do yeah. Now do that there. Get an energy out of it. Weak? Nah. Let's just get the generic coolant stuff going. Now can I deal either 17 or 19? The answer is maybe. 9, easy. Production, not amazing here. Are you talking about Philosopher's Stone from Slay the Spire 1? That +1 strength is not fucking free. It is absolutely not free. If you are trying to, like, regularly fight the heart, not free at all. When I was newer at Slay the Spire 1, I took that one, like, every time. And as I got better and better, I'm like, can we win without giving the heart an extra strength? Became more and more something that I was thinking about. Alright, 7 here. Easy. 21 here. Maybe. We scrape. 21 here. Easy. Yeah. Claw, baby claw. Just make the pocket watch counter go higher. I'm not doing math. This thing is dead. Energy potion is fine. Hailstorm is mid. Go for the eyes is probably very good. Do I need 500 gold at the shop? Will 300 simply not do? All right. I think that maybe influences my path a little bit. So now I want to smith here. Maybe upgrading modded. And then I will probably just avoid the elite since I don't have potions anymore. And then we'll see how we feel about the second one. This card loses exhaust. That's a thing. I can make a super critical that I can get back via all for one. at the cost of not removing a strike at the next store. That's neat. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary. It is certainly cool. All right, merchant. Oh, ho, ho. Hold on, do I have to do this out here? I do this out here. All right. I actually have enough gold that the membership card does something. Remove a strike. Get another fasten. I can just rest and get potions. Into this. Either one of these is fine. Neither is amazing. Third claw? Another claw's okay. But that gets me exactly down to 0 gold. Which seems fine. I am considering another channel for VODs of things like these. It is not currently worth the effort. And I think the streaming notification going live to, you know, my 30,000 subscribers here is pretty good. But that's not off the table. One, two, three, four, five. I would discard if I played Jackpot here. Jackpot twice here, more accurately. I think I'm just going to fasten twice and Jackpot once. FTL. Ooh. Nice. Do I reboot? I think it's fine. I have some things like super critical I can hit. Hey, it's super critical. Nice. All right, casual 11 cards on turn 1. Didn't get a notification. You found this by pure chance, even though I'm subbed. Thank you for letting me know that. I'm gonna look into that. I've got a pretty good feel for streaming on Twitch. I don't have a good feel for streaming on YouTube yet, which is why I have been doing these tests. Was not an imposter, was actually me. All for one returns a zap. Okay. Draw a card. Draw some more cards? Defend blocks for 18. Fantastic. That means this is full block, and I'll set up a coolant. Itcha. 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 Play Fasten. Excellent. Thanks for the heads up, folks. I actually appreciate it. Yeah. Draw 2. Yeah. I have casually blocked for over 50 without realizing it. So it's now the second pass through the deck where all these status effects are in my deck that things can get a little weirder. Hopefully I just like dual cast this Dark Orb and it dies. It's 48 of its 61. So I can spend... Oh, this works too. Swift Potion came back. Another super critical? I'm not entirely sure if that's just better than Cool-Headed. Good on you, going out for a run. I need to go to the gym myself sometime soon. Been a little lazy this week. I have a super minor, like, rib injury where I just tweaked something a little bit. Just enough to be annoying, not enough to, like, need to go to the doctor or anything. So I have been bad this week. I also am a part of the 1 to 2 hour of YouTube free sleep meta. I'm so strong. Let's go to the elite. All right. What do I want multiple copies of? Pretty much the non-strike cards in my hand would be fine to copy. I think I'm going to go Fasten. And we modded. And get some decent value. I am going to take some damage. What if we didn't? I'm not getting through the artifact charges right now. Alright, so it goes. I take a little damage here. Relatively full hand. I've also drawn my defense at a poor time. Alright, status effects are live now. Cool. No, I have watched Slay the Spire runs, Slay the Spire 1 runs, while falling asleep for the past, I don't know, probably pretty close to 10 years now. However old Slay the Spire is. Good old full hand. $45. That's pretty much all of that. And I think I will let Pocket Watch do its thing. I have watched a fair share of Northern Lion. 100%. I think I do too much damage to give up here. That's just so close to dead. I think I just let Pocket Watch not draw me cards and assume that I draw like 6 damage next turn. Block Potion is great. Ooh. Barrel is interesting. I'm not going to get to upgrade that. I need to rest. See what happens with this. Well, there's more energy in the deck. I don't think I need Feral. I think it's cool. I don't think I need it. I could probably do math to figure out like which one of those potions blocks for the most on average, and I just fully think it is unnecessary. No power. I think this is the first time since I took Throwing Axe that I didn't get just an amazing turn 1 setup off of it. I think I want this more later. Maybe that's not true, actually. Maybe I set up scaling claws and such. I don't think I personally have enough data to be confident in answering that question yet, like about which one's the strongest, but I watched a Jorb's video recently breaking things down, and his silent win rate is like incredibly noticeably higher than that of the other characters. So, based on external data, I think that it is silent. Oh, this turn is a banger. Now what? I think I just want some damage here. Ooh-wee. Did I just die? $31. No, I can roll this Dark Orb off. Okay, I'm okay. Ugh. Or I can let the Dark Orb stay, actually. I got scared for a second there. Yeah, so I will just let the Lightning Orb kill this and keep this for the next phase, and I get Pocket Watch draws. I'm not going to forget Block Potion. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. So incredibly easy to full block here. I'm already past Pocket Watch, so I'll do this. I am now Oh, this is what randomly killed that enemy before. That makes sense. I am now hoping that I am approaching the point where I have just scaled enough where I might take like a bad hit or two. But then be totally stable. All right. You are weak. Oh, you are already weak. That's just a lot. Understood. I want this defend in my next draw pile, please. And then I can also have zap in graveyard. This is blocking 36 of 40. This is totally fine. This looks like a card spam turn. Let's see where this goes. You are dead. What is the most interesting thing I can do here? Draw and hit Coolant? Did not hit Coolant. Charge battery, ride over in energy. You are weak. You're also intangible. Easy full block. Full block. Bonus block. Tiny bit of scaling. Keep Pocket Watch going. Who do I find is the most difficult Act 3 boss? Not the Queen. I find the Queen to be a pushover. And I think the Queen is like 20% easier than the other two bosses. I think the Doormaker is the hardest currently. I find that there are certain turns versus the Doormaker where I don't care about what it is doing, and I deal 300 damage to it at a time. And there's other turns where I will draw 3 souls, a strike, and a defend for a turn when I can't draw any bonus cards, and then it's like, shit. Alright, intangible this turn. Hit ya. Increase weak. Move orbs around. You are already weak. This is full block. I think I'm just kind of good continuing the fight at this slow pace. I think these mean that the slow pace is fine. No block card this turn, though. There's a block card. 2, 3. I find that against this boss, I'm fine unless I'm not. Like, I tend to take 0 damage on most turns, and then something might line up poorly, and I might take 30 to 40. But I find the average turn in this fight is not difficult. 1. Oh, shit, I gave myself an extra orb slot. That's fine. 2, 3. Still have Pocket Watch going. You are intangible. 1. 2, 3. All right. Are you dead? One. Didn't get a way to roll off that orb. That's fine. I have not played multiplayer yet. I have plans to do so with a friend. It'll happen eventually. I guess the classic just end turn. Getcha. All right. Very, very solid run. Happy with that one. Always feels good to play a claw deck. Although, honestly, scaling powers like Fasten were quietly the star of the show. Like, if you can block for 50 a turn, it doesn't matter how you kill. Claw could have been anything. Ka-ching! Alright, chat. Not defect, as I just got defect to 10, but I've got the other 4 at 9. Who you want to see? Make your voice heard. Alright, looks like we're pretty split between Regent and Necro. Then I'll say Necro, because I like Necro better. Alright. We are in the Overgrowth, which is a little bit of a safer Act 1. I tend to push elites a little harder when I'm here. If that won't kill me, I could attempt something like this. It feels a little spooky. That feels scary. Like that into elite. I think this entire right path is dead to me. I don't love this map. Let's probably Leafy Poultice again. Shroud is really bad right now. Defy is actively good. I might, like, Coward's Path my way through the beginning of this act. Like, I can't do this. A minimum of 4, maybe 5 fights before a fire is doable, but a little scary. I think I'm gonna Coward's Path this up the left side. Immediately exhaust this for not playing it. That's life. That's life for you. Worst version of the starter deck going into fight 1. How much are you doing? 13? Sure. Asti takes damage before we do. So even though I'm not full blocking here, my little familiar will eat that for me happily. And then whenever we get around to drawing Unleash, it is just mostly going to kill this enemy, or completely kill it. Bonus energy immediately, or take Fear and start trying to work towards ethereal synergies. It's not Grave Blast. Either one of these are fine. I'm gonna take Friendship. Alright, we're getting a Toric Toughness. I'm going to take Strike out of my deck. I would actively say that my deck is currently bad. Yeah, I'm taking damage this turn. Such is life. I think we've got potential, though. So I am not worried or anything. Alright. Get me out of here. I think we only took 1 damage that fight. That is fine. I really like Enfeebling Touch as a card. I think that card is quite strong. It's not Piercing Wail, which gets to do that to all of the enemies while being a common, but it's pretty good. Hey Mortys, welcome! Glad to have you here. have so little damage in my deck. I might want so, despite the fact that Enfeebling Touch is a much better card. Agreed. I would love Friendship to effectively be free. There's, like, definitely some tension with this being ethereal, and then, like, I have large cards like Toric Toughness that I want to play. I think that's it is what it is situation. Looks like a 0 damage fight to me. Not yet, though. My strikes hitting for 2 is very, very funny to me. Excellent potion. I don't want to take a flatten. It is the card that has a damage number written on it, though. A couple of commons can really round this deck out. I think I'm fine to take the cheese. I don't get to do this, I don't think. I think I'm too light on damage. I think I can get through this using one, maybe both potions, and then rest here. And sneak an upgrade here. Be for Toric Toughness. This is a card that I always want to upgrade. No. No? All right. Could use a nice relic here. Not a nice relic. Oh, I'm bad at this fight. When do I use the potion? Now. Okay. Drain power looks good to me. Two, 3, upgrade. So yeah, upgrade both. Enfeebling Touch goes away. Bam. 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 And then I essentially have 2 turns to do this. Think before I outright die. The weak was nice there. I did not line up an Osti attack. This is just going to be free now. I will Toric Toughness. Is this cards or attacks? Cards. Okay. I think I just have to go aggro here. I don't know if I have 27 in me. That is 16 plus 7 plus a little bit more from slow. Not dead. Oh, I have another energy. Does that do it? It does. Hot damn. Flex potion. This is an Osti attack. I will absolutely take an Osti attack right now. Store. Fetch is not crazy. Fetch flatten is a thing. Alright. Small Osti deck is the current plan. I don't know that it's a good plan, but it is the plan that I have made. Yeah, we're a little lacking right now. Just full stop. I get to do this, make flatten flee, and get some block for the following turn. 16, huh? What if not? We will retain our curse. Oh, wait. So close here. All right. No, the negative strength. How bad is this looking? So this is 26. They don't actually take anything here, so I don't think I potioned my way out of this. But I messed up. So I do this. Retain that. Kill you. Do this. Do this. Okay. I think things are fine now. The boss is going to hit me harder and make it so that Osti can't just, like, easily build up this health, though. Another damage common? Another damage common. So I am fighting Burdonus, or what is the other one in this act? It's Statue, Burdonus. What's the last one? It's not the tentacles. Frog. Oh, right. I split into a bunch of friends one. That deals me a lot of damage, even if I have so, I think. I think I am being a coward. Yum. Alright, 39 HP. Do I make it through this fight? I think no. I think I am very weak. And I think I will aggressively use Flex Potion if I can get a lot of damage out of it, which I immediately can here. Alright. I think I am just trying to aggro some things down. Thank you for your service, Defy. Alright. So we fetch, making flatten free. Big deal. I don't want to keep drawing this. You may lose 8 strength. Alright. Fetch. So I'm into playing this before I lose my energy. Then take you out. Alright, hurdle 1 over. Got another one to take down. I will snap, make flatten free. It almost looks like my deck is good. Almost. Ooh, nice. So Unleash makes flatten free. Enfeebling Touch. Okay, I'm not taking damage. This is going better than expected. My cards are lining up well as of right now. I think I'm okay just doing that, keeping some health on Osti. So I will Unleash, make flat and free. Enfeebling Touch is cracked here. Snap. Have multiple retain cards now. What bird friend? All I saw was a tasty egg. No birds here. I don't know what you're talking about. I think that's actually worth talking about briefly while we play out the rest of this fight. So, the bird egg event you can get where you take an egg in your deck, which temporarily acts as a curse, and then you can hatch it at a fire, means that at that fire you're not resting, which you often need to be doing in Act 1, or you're not upgrading. And losing out on those things is a very, very, very big deal. This flatten, though. How a bunch of my cards just casually have retain on them, which is awesome. How is Flatten so good? Unleash is doing some serious work in terms of scaling up as well. Like, insane. I think I could have not rested. But I will say our draw order was insane. Just absolutely insanely favorable there. Well, I have no souls. I can take Oblivion, and it has synergy with the Shroud in my deck that currently does nothing. These were perhaps not the rewards that I wanted. I'm going to take this assuming that this card gets better over time as I add souls into my deck and whatnot. All right. How do you upgrade? Okay. We're doing this one. Shroud can just get out of my deck for a little while. Oblivion I thought was going to be good later anyway. Cannot take Flatten out of my deck. I will die. I think I can take Defy out of my deck. This is a small deck. This is removing a lot of cards. I might just need to temporarily take a strike out of my deck. All right. I would like to take a lot of hallway fights to get my cards back. I don't hate that. I think I'm going to start going up this side and hope that my deck's okay. Which is, I think, a hope, not a guarantee. All right, that's fine. Good with this. Enfeebling Touch, my beloved. Thank you for your service. Ooh. This having retain is big game. Oh, I suppose I'm Beep Boop, not a robot anymore, right? Whoops. Alright. Latin is lethal on you. Get out of there. Bodyguard. Snap one of those to have retain. I'm full blocking already. Yeah. 9. 7. Add retain to bodyguard. I'm going to... I don't need to play this at this stage. I have 10 HP banked on Asti. This is fine. 7. 7 does not kill. Alright, very good first fight. Oblivion comes back. I can take a Blight Strike and start trying to do some Doom stuff. This kind of hits for 16 if you squint at it funny. Could also take Afterlight. I don't think I need Wisp. I think I'm just going to take something that has a little more damage output here. Fake shop vendor. Was I going to a shop? Nope. All right. Sad Relic. I don't know if I want to buy any of the rest of these. I'll buy the mango. All right. I am taking damage. I do stun this, which is cool, I suppose. It's targeted. Perfect. So, Asti at... that was suboptimal. Could have bodyguarded first. I don't think it's going to matter, but it was 100% a mistake. So now we play fetch. Oblivion you. Light strike. Snap a defend. And you are already dead with Happy Flower in a good place. Shroud has come back. Full aggro is okay. I probably need more than just Bodyguard because Unleash is a decent amount of my damage right now. I will fetch. Friendship is free. And we'll go on the defensive. Enfeebling Touch has been countered. I'll still play it to work through the artifact charges, I suppose. Like, maybe this fight goes on long enough that I end up doing that or Oblivion a few times. Okay, I mean, rewarded. Rewarded very hard at that. Keep this retain defend chilling in hand. "22 is a crime." I'm just gonna finish that off. Let Osti take a little. Okay, I mean, fights are going well. I do feel like my deck is absolutely terrible. Strong turn. Strong turn. A mighty 4 doomed. Enfeebling Touch is so good. Alright, I mean, I think we are out of that fight for 0 damage with Happy Flower on the correct number again. Veil Piercer. Make Enfeebling Touch or Defy free. It's okay. I think that's all that it is. You have already installed it. Well done. Enjoy. All right. I unleash. Should have done pull aggro first. I can Veil Piercer and then just keep this in my deck for later. I'll snap, add Retain to this. My Doomed is starting to chug along. Friendship is free. This is only 5 block right now. Difference of 1 block to carry some into the next 2 turns. That is an okay trade-off for me. Fetch. Full block. Hit ya, hit ya. Now, Oblivion. Full aggro. It doesn't matter which of those I do, but this one has Retain. Ah, neat. So, where's Veil Piercer? This says the next ethereal card you play costs 0. It does not say this turn, which is kind of a big deal. I can snap. Make Flatten free. Pull some aggro. Get some extra damage going. This is looking good. Alright, this Veil Piercer was better than I was anticipating. And the Giant Louse is dead. Good stuff. More fetch. More fetch. I think I'm okay. Excuse me. I think I'm okay to fight an elite. I really like that Veil Piercer does persist across turns. It makes a very, very big difference. All right, I'm gonna refill some water. Give me 2 seconds. All right. We have a Dorito to fight. I probably want to do that and keep that card in my deck moving forward. Fetch. Veil Piercer, Bodyguard. I guess it's everything. Let's take a little, that's fine. There is Fetch. There is Free Flatten. I get my Blight Strike. This is free. I have a guaranteed pull aggro here to soak up some damage. That is okay. Fetch. Ooh. Oblivion, Flatten, Bodyguard. None of this has any relevant stats. I am slightly worried that this thing is going to scale up faster than I scale up. We'll see if that ends up being a real concern or not. I'm just gonna bank HP for the future. Gosh, 45. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Enfeebling touch helps so much. Flatten gets an energy. This fight is going very long. I am officially nervous. Oblivion is great here. I'm going to end up playing all of this. All right. I think I'm going to get out of here. Okay. It's a very large unleash. Flatten. I don't even take damage there. Oh no, that was 84, not 90. I think that's fine. Yep. All right. Still good. Strike comes back. Bag of Prep is great. Deal damage equal to the enemy's doom and exhaust. I think all three of these cards would make my deck better. Kind of like Time's Up. That fight was dragging on, and Time's Up just dealing 70 damage or whatever. Yeah. Feels good. I'm into a bonus fire to try and upgrade that with Retain. Break Dummy out here doing its best. All right. Now, where am I at on, like, fight versus question mark? In no capacity do I currently believe that I am good at this game. Give me another 100 hours or so and we'll start talking. So, like, it is possible the other Flatten is very good there, but, like, the Flatten adds 12 damage every time I draw it. When I draw Time's Up once, that might add 50, 60, 70, 80 damage if I have had some good Oblivion turns. And I think that output for fights like this matters more. All right. Well, maybe I'm not good, but maybe I'm better than you. We can say that's okay. I kind of want more card rewards, I think. All right, so where is Oblivion going? I can put it on the big one. I might just need it to help get rid of some of the smaller ones, though. So, yeah, then Shroud, then Friendship, which is free, then Bodyguard is fine. Not full blocking. We'll just add Retain to a card. So I'm fetching. I'm thinking about if I want to use this. So there's 26 incoming. I have almost all of that blocked, which I think is fine. I think I'm just gonna do this and set up something else to be cheap. This stuns here. You're dead. Reserve this in my deck. Reserve this in my deck. It. I hope you have a great Saturday. All right. Game on. Veil Piecer. Defy becomes free. 12 exactly. That worked out incredibly well. So now I would like to draw my Oblivion. Nice. Play a handful of cards. Deal 25. Do I get more value out of it later? Yes, because of Oblivion. Alright. But now I can get it to deal 33. Do that in a minute. So, Oblivion. As long as I play another card or two, this will just be lethal. 37. Got out of there. They're all fine. I will take the Source of Weak. What does my upgrade do? This. Do I have another floor after this elite? If it goes bad, I do. My potions are pretty bad. I'm gonna believe in the deck. Things have gone well thus far. Liquid Bronze is amazing here. Putrefy you. Into this. I think I just get hit a bunch this turn, and that is what it is. Some of the fetch type stuff that I do is not ideal for this fight. I think I am not just playing a So for the sake of playing a So. I don't want to overload the deck here. Well, I mathed that out wrong. Dark Toughness? Yep. Friendship. Full aggro. Just defending is fine. I now get a shuffle. Need to draw Oblivion again. Did not draw Oblivion again. Okay. I'm all of a sudden quite nervous. Maybe I needed to flex potion this turn. I really like this fight. I think it is a very well-designed fight. Okay. Is this 54 damage? 9, 16. There will be 21 doom. That's a no. I will add retain to a dazed. Now that does it. Like 1 point to spare. Ugh. I think I'm leaning very heavily on this time's up to kill the Insatiable. I would really like another card that applies Doom. I need more than just Oblivion here, I think. Ah. It's you. Alright. I'm good with that, and then it gets trickier from there. I think I'm letting this exhaust. Thank you, Enfeebling Touch. My order was wrong there. It's fine. I think it is most important to maximize this. This is going incredibly well so far. Thank you, Enfeebling Touch. You just soloed this turn for me. $23? Okay, we'll just cash that in there. All right. Oh, we have both happy flowers, by the way. Okay. None of these cards have the word Doom on them. I can take Sculpting, Strike, or Flatten to attempt to help out with damage. I think I'm going to do Sculpting Strike. And I think this fight is a disaster, so I'm going to rest. I don't think I'm dead. Oh, this is so huge. Like, getting Oblivion on turn 1. Am I exhausting these? Feels like the answer is no. Yeah, I mean, these sorts of turns are why we rested, right? Putrefy, fetch. Probably need to do this. Probably down to just play that rather than add retain to something. I'm letting that go. And I think I'm setting up for the future. Alright, I am now officially through the deck. I get to do something kind of cool here. By Sculpting Strike and make a Frantic Escape free, I then Veil Piercer to set up for the future. But I take a ton of damage still. Alright, where's like my enfeebling touches? I rather need them. Thank you. Okay, here is Oblivion again. So, Oblivion. Enfeebling Touch. Bodyguard. Frantic Escape. Snap. Give this retain even though it already has it. This is looking bad, folks. This is looking real bad. Fetch. Flatten. Light Strike. Bark Toughness, carry block over. I am starting to look bad on multiple different levels. HP and just outright dying. So there's Oblivion. Enfeebling Touch will get me through this turn. I am not liking the look of this. $30 incoming. I have 19, 22, 29. That seems like dead. I will not draw Time's Up again. It has Exhaust. So this is a one-time big damage burst, unfortunately. Okay. I need to survive. All right. So I have to do this or I am dead. I think I fall just short here. I don't think I can successfully make it. None of these are ethereal randomly. Yeah. So what's order of operation? Ooh. No, this is gonna attack, kill me, and then it would die. You win this round, Insatiable. How in-depth are we going in this game? I expect to put well north of 1,000 hours into this game. For sure. Alright. I think I am going to call it there. I'm going to see what the girlfriend is up to this morning. I hope you all enjoyed this. If you are enjoying this and you want to see more in the future, please consider doing something to financially support these streams. If you want to do something, feel free to reach out via email. And keep an eye peeled for Monday's YouTube video. It is going to be different than normal in a very, very good way. And I think you all are going to enjoy it. No further teasers for that, but there's something big coming Monday. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Enjoy your weekend. See ya!